The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. Fairfield Trojan Boys Basketball is coming your way on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's get you to the court for Fairfield Trojans Basketball.
Good evening, Trojan fans, and welcome on into Pella High School here for the first round of this sub-states for your Fairfield Trojans between, of course, the Trojans and the home Pella Dutch. My name is Christian Rasmussen here with AJ Rowe, as always, here on Atomo Radio Sports Network with about 14 minutes to go until tip-off in this one. Again, first round of the playoffs here, and this is the Sub-State 5. We'll have the rest of the playoff brackets along the way further on in the pregame show. As this is the first round, as usual, a lot of games happening around us. A lot of the girls' games have already wrapped up. I believe majority of the games are already into state for the girls. But for the boys, we're about a week or so behind. But again, we'll get more into that in the pregame show, which will be coming up shortly after this. Coming up, we're going to talk about the boys' season so far before this playoff matchup, the conference standings, last time these two squads met up, and the scores from around the area for boys and girls as we are into playoff basketball in Iowa. But until then, we're going to step aside and be right back with the pregame show here on Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. Two great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network again in Pella High School for this first round of the sub-state between your Trojans and the Pella Dutch. So we're going to get into this pregame show here on Ottumwa Radio, sponsored by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. So for the season, for your Fairfield Trojans, not the highest of highs for the boys this year, 2-18 overall on the season, but all two of those wins have been away wins on the year, with their wins against Fort Madison earlier in the year and then against Centerville at the midway point in the season. Leaders in stats through the regular season. Ethan Biscard taking the charge for points, 12.5 for him. For rebounds, Eli Zillman with 7.3. He is sidelined tonight. Ethan Biscard, the active player, leading the charge with 4.2 rebounds per game. Drew Myers leading the team in steals and assists with 1.5 steals and 2.6 assists. Team averaging about 45.5 points per game on 36% field goal shooting and 28% from three. On the other end, for Pella, they're number one in the bracket for a reason. 18-4, 3-2 over the last 5 games. And at home this season, they are 9-2. Gonna roll through their victories on the season. North Polk, Grandview Christian, Norwalk twice, Keokuk, always good when they beat the Chiefs, Gilbert, Newton twice, Knoxville, Pella Christian twice, Indianola twice, Dallas Center Grimes, Des Moines Christian, Des Moines North, Fort Madison, and Mount Pleasant. So a lot of Southeast Conference foes. The Trojans play twice a year. Pella has also beat on the season. Leader in points for them is Jack McGuire, 17.3 points per game, followed up just behind by Austin Schulte, 17.1. So a two-headed dragon there in the scoring department for the Dutch. Austin Schulte, however, is leading the team in rebounds and steals, 6.8 rebounds and 1.4 steals per game. Jack McGuire is leading the team in assists, 2.3 on the year, 66.4 points per game for the Dutch team. In general, 47% from the field, 33% from three. So with about 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go, we're going to keep things rolling here. Boys still out warming up. They're going to have a quick talk with Coach Perkins behind the bleachers in the locker room and then head right back out, probably in about 3 or 4 minutes from now. But we're going to move on to the last time these two squads met up, which was about 2 calendar years ago, December 12th of 2023. Pella took that one 80-42, and since 2009, between the two squads, Pella is 14-1 against the Trojans. We would have the leading scorers, but since it was from 2 years ago, that was Riley Perkins and Luke Consol's sophomore year. So no real common scorers from this team compared to the one a few years back. The common opponents between the Trojans and the Dutch so far, I also already mentioned the Southeast Conference foes that they both play. Keokuk defeated the Trojans twice. Pella was able to handle them at 70-46 earlier in the season. Oskaloosa got a 21-point win over the Trojans early in the year. Pella lost both times to Oskaloosa as well. Both of them a lot closer than the 21 points, but either way. Pella swept Pella Christian this year in town rivalry there. Fairfield was not able to handle Pella Christian earlier this season. Fort Madison and the Trojans split the season series. Pella won that game handily over the Bloodhounds, and then finally Mount Pleasant was able to sweep the Trojans this season I hate saying that as much as I can, but Pella was able to handle Mount Pleasant 73-55. We're going to move into the conference standings here as regular season has wrapped up. So in the Southeast Conference where the Trojans call home, Keokuk went undefeated in the conference, 17-4 overall, went a clean 10-0 on the season. Burlington went 8-2. Mount Pleasant a clean 5-5. Washington 4-6. Fort Madison 2-8, and Fairfield at the bottom 1-9. That one win against Fort Madison, their second game of the season. Of course, the one game I wasn't in attendance for between Fairfield and the Southeast Conference matchups. And then for the Little Hawkeye Conference, which Pella calls home, Norwalk is 10-2. Pella right behind them at 9-3. Dallas Center Grimes 8-4. Indianola 6-6. Oski 5-7. Newton 2-10, and Pella Christian 2-10. So with about 4.5 minutes to go, boys still warming up on this right side of the court. We're going to step aside and be back after this quick 90-second break here with more of the pregame show on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back in again on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network with about 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go until the start of the first round of the sub-states. Here between the Trojans and the Pella Dutch, we're going to move into some playoff scores from over the weekend and then on to today. So for the girls, had a lot of deeper playoff matchups compared to where the boys are so far. On Friday, Dunkerton got the win over Keota 70-42. Regina Catholic got the win over Danville 56-35. Pleasantville got the 64-55 win over Sigourney on Saturday. Still for the girls, Central DeWitt moves to 22-1 as they got the 88-43 win over Keokuk. Keokuk was able to handle the girls pretty handily so far on the season. Indianola 63-38 win over Ottumwa, so Ottumwa finishes the year 19-3. Williamsburg got the win over Tipton 45-28. Pella, the girls, 43-33 win over Ballard. Mediapolis in a close win moves to 24-0 after defeating Prairie City Monroe 49-42. And finally, number 4, Clear Creek Humana got the win 82-36 over Oskaloosa. And then games on Friday for the boys. Quincy Notre Dame, a school from Illinois, defeated Keokuk 64-38. And then Grandview Christian got the win over Centerville 65-49. We'll move into the boys games later on that are going on today. and the sub-state bracket at halftime. But this has been the pregame show here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. This one sponsored by Community First Credit Union. We're going to have the national anthem coming up here shortly, which we are going to step aside from. Again, my name is Christian Rasmussen, here with AJ Rowe, the great cameraman and producer. And as we enter into the national anthem here, we're going to step aside and be back with the starting lineups here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back in as we get through to these starting lineups sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. So for your Fairfield Trojans, starting at the guard, we have the senior, number 2, Drew Myers. Following him up, the junior guard, number 3, Ethan Biscard. After him, the other senior paired guard, number 21, Spencer McCready. Down low at the post, we have the forward, the senior, number 22, Brock Atwood. And finally, down low, we have number 51, the senior, Nolan Smith. As per Nolan's father's wishes, we'd like to shout out Janet Smith, a frequent listener of these broadcasts. So then moving on over to the Pella Dutch, we have the senior guard, number 0, Harrison Mullins. After him, the senior forward, number 1, Jack McGuire. Following him up, another senior guard, number 3, Michael Manning. The senior forward, number 23, David Garner. And finally, another senior guard, number 24, Austin Schulte. His father, Derek Schulte, head coach of the Pella Dutch, assisted by Jeff Buchanan, Doug Deers, Gerard Garland, and Mike Van Wyck. Head coach of your Fairfield Trojans, as per usual, ran by Coach Nate Perkins, assisted by Paul Conzel, Ian Stabby, and managed by Isabel McCready. Haven't given her enough flowers this year for the job she puts on for the Trojan boys. Trojans wearing their away black uniforms with orange striping, white lettering, and numbering. And then Pella wearing their home whites with green lettering, striping, and numbering. Down low, we have Jack McGuire and Nolan Smith at center court getting ready to get this first quarter underway. Quarter 1 going to be sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Care you can count on, that's what we do. As we're about to get ready on this game 1 of the playoffs. Going to be tipped over to Manning as Pella wins the tip, and we're underway. Working it left side is Mullins down low. McGuire gets an easy layup. A quick 2 for the Dutch. Myers working it across half court, being guarded by Schulte. Might see that as a theme, picked up full court. Right side is Myers. Still being Ran down by Schulte, working it around. Ball's poked, picked up by McGuire, who throws it down. Jack McGuire with a quick 4 points. Atwood able to get it into McCready. As Atwood's pass bounces off the head of Biscard, not looking back in time, still manages to keep possession. Biscard with it. Over to Myers. Near the first minute through quarter number 1. 4-0 is the score. To Atwood, to Myers. 15 seconds on the play clock. Back out Myers on the left side. Pump fakes. And then Smith travels before that pass is able to get out. 6:44 to go in quarter 1. Still 4-0. Pella ahead. So inbounding is McGuire with the 4 points so far. Getting into Michael Manning, who takes it past half court. Working it around Mullins. Down low is Schulte, guarded by Biscard. Trying to put on a post move. His layup no good. He gets the rebound. Schulte puts it up, is fouled. That's going to be called on Smith. And Schulte's going to the line to shoot 2. That will be Smith's first foul. And team first as well. 6:27 to go in quarter 1. Schulte averaging 17.1 points per game on the year. Makes his first free throw. And a quick 2 for 2 on that trip around for Schulte. So 6-0 is the score under the first 90 seconds through quarter 1. Myers sprinting around, gets it to Smith. Free throw line 2 is good. 6-2 is the score. Manning on the other end, trying to work it around McCready. Underhand layup, no good. Rebound ran in by Atwood. Myers on the near sideline, cutting it back towards the middle logo, that giant windmill at the center. McCready, good post work, gets around Manning and gets an easy layup. 6-4 through the first 2 minutes of action here in Pella. Good screen there, leads to a Schulte open 3. He can't get it. Myers running down the rebound. Over to Biscard, and a travel's going to be called. Looks like on Biscard. Question that one, but either way, McGuire to inbound in front of the Dutch bench as we're back underway, nearing 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Mullins, 3, no good, a little short. Rebound ran in. Garner shot no good, but was fouled going up. So 2 free throws coming up for number 23. As McCready going to be called for the foul. So 2 fouls early for the Trojans, none yet on the Dutch. As David Garner's first chance for points tonight. That one off back rim, no good. First sub of the game coming in, the senior forward, Axel Starr. And second of 2 for Garner. 0 for 1 on the trip so far. And he can't get either. Good box out there by Starr, as Smith able to get the rebound. Over to Biscard. Still only a 2-point game. Good cutting pass, finding Drew Myers. And we are tied at 6. Schulte trying to work baseline. His layup no good. Might have been looking for a foul there, but nothing called. Through the first 3, tied at 6. Myers, corner 3, no good, a little right. Rebound in by McCready, lost it into the hands of Schulte. Good cross-court pass in, Mullins, tough layup, no good, and a foul is going to be called on Ethan Biscard. So already 3 fouls called on the Trojans, none yet on the Dutch. Harrison Mullins at the line shooting 2. Mullins first is good, no subs in yet. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. One for 2 on that trip is Mullins, as it is 6-7 here. Biscard with it on the near sideline. And Smith looking for Starr. Starr cut before That pass was getting to him, so out of bounds. Mullins will inbound as coming in for the Trojans. Number 25, the junior guard, Voss Richardson. Into Manning as we are nearing 4.5 to go in quarter number 1. Good screen there. McGuire gets the good layup. 6 points now for McGuire. To Myers. 9-6 is the score. Richardson working it right corner into the hands of Myers. Able to find Richardson on the baseline. Back over Smith for 3. Oh, that one short and right. Rebound in by Mullins. Mullins with a burst of speed. Getting it to Garner. Backdoor cut. Finding Mullins again. And a good layup for him. 3 points now for number 0. Past the halfway point, 11-6. Pella with the lead. They're on a 5-0 run. Myers gets the pump fake inside for Starr. He lost his handle. Loose ball picked up by Garner. 3-on-1. Mullins able to get the shot down. So 13-6 is the score with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. And a full timeout is going to be called by the Trojans. They'll have 4 remaining for the game. 13-6 Pella with the lead as we step aside here. Be right back on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Welcome back in. After the full timeout by the Trojans, they will inbound down 13-6. Scores for the Trojans so far, Myers, McCready, and Smith, all with the 2 of their own. Inbound by Biscard, gets it to Richardson. In for the Trojans now is Rowan Kness, the junior guard. Biscard with it, being surrounded, gets the tough layup to fall. So 4 of the 5 starters out there for the Trojans with points. Mullins is going to be called, a whistle blows. It's going to be another foul on the Trojans, and they're going to call that a shooting foul on Richardson. So 4 fouls now for the Trojans in the first quarter. None yet on the Dutch as Mullins at the line shooting 2 more. First one good for Mullins. Coming in for Pella, first subs of the game for them. We have the junior guard, number 5, Griffin Simpson. And then the senior forward, number 10, Tegan Hoekstra. Second of 2 coming for Mullins. He gets both of them to fall there. 3 for 4 on the night. As Mullins heading to the bench, coming in for him, the senior guard, Maddox Smith. As pass through the hands of Atwood, still stays Trojan possession. And then on the other end, Atwood travels before he's able to scoop the ball to Starr. Trojans playing with 2 forwards now. Smith getting a breather on the bench. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Pella up 15-8. Hoekstra with it, being guarded by Starr. Back out is Maddox Smith. Smith driving in, and he gets the layup to fall. First bench points of the game for either squad as Hoekstra gets the steal right back. And last touch, diving out of bounds by Pella. So Trojans will inbound, 2:29 to go in the first quarter. Coming in is Drew Myers. In for Richardson. So Trojans playing with 3 starters now. Biscard on the right corner with Starr. Back to Kness. Kness had 10 points in the last game against Clear Creek Amana. Myers getting it eventually to Kness. 17 seconds on the play clock. Pass ends up in the hands of Biscard. It's blocked out of play by Hoekstra. 9 seconds to go on the play clock. Trojans will have possession. 2:02 to go in the quarter. Inbound finds Starr, working it around to Biscard. 3 seconds, Myers puts up, that's a 2. Couldn't get the bounce needed. Rebound in by McGuire. McGuire coast to coast, and he gets the layup. 8 points now for Jack McGuire. Biscard and Kness able to cross half court with it for the Trojans. Now under 90 seconds to play. Good pass by Myers. Right corner 3. Biscard no good. Myers almost had the rebound, able to save it in, and a foul's going to be called. This time on Pella, so first foul called on the Dutch. Almost 7 minutes through the quarter, and that's going to be on Maddox Smith. His first coming in for the Trojans. Nolan Smith back in for the Fairfield Boys. And then for the Dutch, number 20, Gage Branderhorst, the junior forward, his first action today. Got it into Kness, over to Myers. Over to Kness, has some space, takes a shot, his 3, gets the bounce needed. Rowan Kness, first 3-pointer of the game for the Trojans. Spinning in was Simpson, and Simpson able to make the most of that trip. 2 points for him, makes it 21-11. Now under 40 seconds, Kness has it blocked by Smith out of bounds. Trojans will inbound. Coming in is the junior guard, Jeremy Parker, for the Trojans. First action for him tonight, 37 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Myers trying to inbound under his own hoop, gets it to Kness. Being guarded by Branderhorst. Over to Parker. Parker with a pump fake over to Starr. Finds Myers, left corner 3. Little long, no good. Rebound in by Starr. Back to Kness. His 3 banks in. 2 for 2 on his shots tonight. 6 points for him. 21-14 is the score. Shot clock off. 10 seconds in the quarter. Smith to McGuire. Has a lane and gets it to fall. And no shot will be put up. So after 1, Pella up 23-14 over Fairfield. We are going to step aside and be back with the start of quarter 2 on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in 1. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
And welcome back in. After the first quarter, Pella up 23-14, had a whistle quick. Trojans were inbounding it. And we're going to restart things here. Trojans still inbounding, only down by 9 after the first quarter. Pass goes through Biscard's hands, into the hands of Smith. As Trojans will start with possession. The leading scorer for them is Kness, who has the ball now. 6 points for him after the first quarter. Good cutting pass, finds Atwood. It's poked, a good no-look swat there by Smith. As pass too high and tipped off of Atwood's hands, out of bounds. Last touched by the Trojans, along with Kness, Nolan Smith, McCready, Biscard, and Myers, all with a 2 of their own. On the other end, it's Jack McGuire with 10 points, 7 from Harrison Mullins, the 2 leaders in points for the Dutch. That 3 is up and no good, as contact is going to be hit on Atwood. And foul will be called, I believe, on the Dutch. Yes, that will be on number 20, Gage Branderhorst. That 3 shot by Austin Schulte. Gets it in to Kness. Good work by the junior guards to cross half court into Smith. Backdoor cut finds Atwood. Another block there by Smith. And Maddox Smith, last to touch it, of course. Coming in for the Trojans, McCready back in for Parker. 7:03 to go in the second quarter. This second quarter, which is sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic on West Adams in Fairfield. (23-14) still the score. 13 seconds on the play clock. As Kness with it at the top of near the logo. 5 seconds left. Biscard driving in, spinning, fadeaway 2, no good. McCready had the rebound, it was poked by Smith. And a good play there by Kness to keep it in possession. Atwood, great job keeping his pivot foot on the ground into Smith. As Trojans retain the ball, 6.5 to go. 3, McCready, no good. Flying in for it was Biscard. His putback, no good. And Atwood's attempted a save, goes firing into the Dutch bench. A great effort there by the Trojans on defense and on the offensive glass. Coming in is Jack McGuire, leading the charge with 10 points so far for the Dutch. Schulte gets a good screen by McGuire, working it back to the corner, down inside. That is a 2. No good by Simpson, but will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul going to be called on McCready. Spencer with 2 fouls already. So both teams knotted at 1 foul each in the quarter. As Simpson shooting his first 2 free throw attempts. That one short of the mark. No subs in for either squad. Again, 6:04 to go in quarter 2. And that one good, so 1 for 2 at that line. Trip for Griffin Simpson. First points of the quarter scored by either squad. As Biscard gets pushed, no foul going to be called. And a foul is going to be called there on a reach, I believe on Branderhorst. So that is going to be his second foul. And so coming in for him is the starter, Michael Manning, for the Dutch. So Trojans will inbound on that far sideline near half court with 5:58 to go in the quarter. Biscard, usually the season leader in points for the Trojans, had a little rough night against Clear Creek Amana last time they were out. Still averaging about 12.5 points per game. Myers coming back in for the Trojans, along with David Garner for the Dutch. So 2 starters for both squads, or a starter for both squad. Coming back in for either or, as Smith with it at the top of the 3-point line. Down low, good cut pass there by Biscard. It's poked loose, stolen into the hands of Simpson, and ran down. And a foul's going to be called on Ethan Biscard as Simpson going to the line to shoot 2 more.
Falls on number 21, Spencer McCready, his 3rd, team's 2nd.
Looks like they're going to call it on McCready, actually. Coach Perkins arguing that it should be on Biscard as he doesn't want his senior to have 3 fouls already, as first of 2 is good for Simpson. And ref still talking with Coach Perkins. So still a stoppage in play here before the second free throw will be shot by Simpson. Looks like Parker going to sub in. As they're going to change the foul officially to Ethan Biscard as he is going to, stay in. McCready going to come out. So McCready only with 2 fouls compared to the 3 that originally were going to be given to him. And 2 fouls now for Ethan Biscard. And after all that, Simpson shooting his 2nd. That one no good. Maybe the long delay at the line caused that one. 1 for 2 on that trip for Simpson. 4 points for him on the game. Right corner is Biscard. Pump faking in the gray area. Back to Smith. Back to Parker at the logo. Granted, that logo is really huge, so don't really need to be very descriptive on that. Another foul going to be called on the Dutch. That's going to be on number 5, Griffin Simpson, as he's going to step out. Coming back in is Harrison Mullins for the Dutch. So 3 fouls for Pella, 2 for Fairfield in the second quarter as Biscard inbounding it in. Gets it to Parker. And back to Myers, to Smith at the free throw line. Good pump fake there as Garner blocks it out. They're going to call it clean. So Trojans will inbound. Coming in is Voss Richardson and Axel Starr for the Trojans. 4:55 to go in the second quarter. So Myers 2 inbound. Getting it into Parker. It's stolen away. Mullins. One-on-one with him and Richardson. Hands it off to McGuire. And McGuire throws it down. A 30-second timeout. Going to be called by the Trojans. We're going to stay here for this. 27-14 the score. Pretty low scoring second quarter to this point. With nearing the halfway point in it, only 4 points have been scored by Pella, none yet by the Trojans, but that's a far cry difference between the 37 combined points of the first quarter between the 2 squads. Again, this is a 1 versus 8 seed matchup between the Trojans and the Pella Dutch. So on paper, this would not be as close of a game as the Trojans have actually made it so far. Because after the first quarter, they were only down by 9. They were knotted up through about the halfway point in the quarter. But the depth of Pella has definitely paid dividends. As Kness taking it past half court for Fairfield. Subbed in now. To Smith at the elbow. Cutting, looking for Starr. Starr able to keep it inbounds through the legs of McGuire to Smith. Smith 2, no good. Took contact. Garner on the fast break. Gets his 2. Kness gets it to Myers near the Pella bench. Working it around the baseline to Kness for 3. It's good. It's been automatic so far tonight. 3 for 3 on his shots as Schulte gets the layup on the other end. Pella just been able to get to the basket at will. Trojans not being able to get back in time. Back over Richardson. Good pump fake there as they might work it right into the hands of Kness. Back to Smith. It's poked by Garner into the hands of Schulte. Back to Garner, and the 2 is good. The endurance of Pella really showing as of late. Garner with another poke at it, and he gets the steal. A jump ball is going to be called. Possession still pointing towards Pella. Coming in for the Trojans, number 41, the junior, Blake Burnett. And finally, Ethan Biscard in for Drew Myers. 3:10 to go in the second quarter. To Mullins, back to McGuire. To Garner at the elbow, back to McGuire, spinning in around Starr. His 2 is good. 14 points now for Jack McGuire. Kness over to Richardson. Down low, Richardson, that's a 2. That one's short. Schulte gets the putback, or rebound, apologies. To Manning, that's a longer 3, but it's good. First 3-pointer made of the game by Pella. As they have gone on quite a run here. 38-18 is the score. Burnett with it. Nearing 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Biscard on the left baseline. Finds Richardson, a good pass. That's a 3. That one short of the mark. Rebound in by McGuire. Manning again for 3. That one short. Rebound in for the moment by Kness. Stolen by Garner. And traveling. So Fairfield will get possession of it. Coming in for Pella, we have number 52, senior Zach Dobson. Griffin Simpson, and finally number 2, Emmanuel Deers. Deers, a very, very solid running back for the Pella football team, the team that made the state championship in football. His first action tonight as on the left baseline, able to find Kness. That's another 3 for him. That one, his first miss from behind the arc. Rebound in by Biscard, no good. And rolls out to Simpson. Schulte, his 2 is good. Nearing about 1 minute to go before halftime. At halftime, we're going to talk about the sub-state bracket for the Trojans as Starr makes the 3-pointer. Along with the games around the area today. Simpson going to be called as he's going to go to the line to shoot for trying to complete the 3-point play. Coming in for the Dutch is number 20, Gage Branderhorst, and number 1, apologies, let's see who else came in. Number 12, that is Maddox Smith. That foul looked to be called on Myers. They have yet to update the scoreboard as Simpson completing the 3-point play. They called it on Rowan Kness, actually, so his first foul. Under a minute to play in the second. Biscard being double teamed, finds Blake Burnett. Back out, Burnett pump fakes the 3 on the left side, driving in, lost his handle through the legs of Branderhorst, and a pile on the courts. No jump ball as Griffin Simpson comes out of the pile with the basketball. 24 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock is off. Pella has outscored the Trojans 20-7 in the second quarter, and a foul is going to be called on Biscard. That'll be his second. 7.3 to go And one more foul by the Trojans will put Pella in the bonus. Might be setting up for one final shot. Simpson with the inbound. Backstepping three, no good. No shot put up in time. So at the half, Pella ahead 43-21 over the Trojans. We are going to step aside here and be back with the halftime reports here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back into Ottumwa Radio Sports Network here at Pella High School between your Fairfield Trojans and the home Pella Dutch. First round of the playoffs here, sub-state playoffs either way. Pella has the lead at 43-20 over your Fairfield Trojans. First half stats coming to you right now as this halftime report is sponsored to you by Smithburg Automotive. Leading scorer for the Pella Dutch so far has been Jack McGuire, 14 points for him, and then 7 points from Griffin Simpson off the bench and Harrison Mullins, the other guard for the Dutch. And then on the other end for your Fairfield Trojans, Rowan Kness, 3 for 4 on his three-pointers tonight, 9 points for him. Each three-pointer made by the Trojans, sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home for this season, as there's been quite a handful of them so far on the year. Following him up is Axel Starr, and then a barrage of players with 2s of their own. Nolan Smith, McCready, Ethan Biscard, and Drew Myers, all with the 2 of their own. in this first round of the playoffs. Again, 43-20 is the score at halftime. As we move on to some action from around the area today. So we have the Class 3A sub-state. Number 5 is where the Trojans are at. It is a 8-team bracket, and it plays out how usual brackets work. So the 1-8 matchup going on right now between the Pella Dutch and the Trojans. And then the 4-5 matchup is between Burlington and Washington going on tonight. We don't have the score for that, actually. We have the scores of the other two. The 2-7 matchup between Centerpoint Urbana and Grinnell. At halftime, Centerpoint Urbana up 28-18. And in the first quarter of the final game, Keokuk and Fort Madison, Keokuk up 20-6. And then finally, for another area game, Assumption and Mount Pleasant are playing in their brackets in the sub-state. Assumption up over Mount Pleasant 28-18 at halftime. Other games around the area, Ottumwa over at Dallas Center Grimes for their playoff matchup. Oskaloosa home against Williamsburg. And finally, Knoxville home against Creston. Key themes in the game tonight. It was fouls in the first quarter being the difference between the boys, as there were 6 free throw attempts shot by the Dutch. Again, overall, there's now been 11 free throw attempts shot by the, 13 free throw shot attempts by the Dutch so far. None yet by the Trojans. Trojans have not been sent to the charity stripe at all this game. A common theme on the season for the boys. Just can't stay out of foul trouble. I would like to comment the DJ at this gym has been putting on some bangers tonight. So with about 43 to go before the start of the second half, both squads heading back out from the locker rooms. We're going to step aside here and be back after a quick 90-second break here and be back before the start of the quarter 3 on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
And welcome back in. Just under 2 minutes to play. Well, not to play, but 2 minutes remaining before the start of the third quarter here in Pella. So fields will flip. That's a football term. Can't be using that in basketball. But Trojans will be on the left hoop now. Pella will be on the right side. Again, if the score difference goes to 35 points or more, we will have a running clock unless the Trojans can lower it back down to 25 points or less. Right now it's a 23-point differential. Would like to shout out some Fairfield seniors here tonight, maybe playing in their final high school game. Drew Myers, the guard, followed up by Brock Atwood, Nolan Smith, Axel Starr, Spencer McCready, and Xavier Kessel. Been very important to the Trojans high school basketball team over the last 4 years. Also saying it's my last game as a senior myself, broadcasting here with AJ on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. I'd like to thank them for teaching me the ropes in what's turned out to be a really fun season overall. So Pella will start with the ball at half court. Would also like to mention other winter sports. Dane Burkhart taking home third place in the state for the 175-pound brackets. So congratulations to fellow Fairfield Trojan, Dane Burkhart. Only Trojan that went to states and finished on the podium. So great for him, of course. And refs at the scores table talking, deciding whether or not they want Pella to start with it or Fairfield to start with it. And looks like the scores table pointing at Fairfield with it, but nothing's happening quite yet. Maybe arranging some dinner plans for post-game. And now they're changing it, so Trojans will start with the ball. So a clean 8 minutes on the scoreboard, 16 minutes to play in this one. As Atwood will inbound, starting five back out there for the Trojans. That's Atwood, Biscard, Myers, Nolan Smith, and Spencer McCready. Biscard starting with it for the Trojans. And whistle blows. And a 3 seconds gonna be called. First time that's been called in tonight's game. That one gonna be on Smith. Very, very quick whistle, 10 seconds through the quarter. That's not a foul. Both teams still knotted at 0. Manning with it. Finds Schulte, working it right. Underhand. Coach Perkins wanted to travel. Schulte's layup no good, got the rebound. Back over Schulte. It's poked and saved in by Atwood. So quick turnover here in the quarter as McCready with it. Driving in, it's gonna be blocked by Garner. Loose ball, ran in by Schulte. They have numbers. No travel gonna be called as Manning gets the first points of the quarter. Over to Myers on the far sideline. A minute through quarter three. First quarter of the second half, technically. Myers spin around two, no good. Last touch out of play by Garner of the Dutch. Myers inbounded in, Biscard. No foul going to be called on that shot. He was swamped by two defenders. The foul's going to be called there, this time on Pella. As Schulte rolling up on Myers. So his first foul of the quarter by either squad. 6:43 to go in the third. Inbound into Biscard on this near corner. Last touch going to be set off the foot of Garner. So again, inbounding it for the Trojans will be Drew Myers. And stolen away for the moment by Manning, but ran back down is Atwood to Biscard. Back over Myers, pump fakes a three, thought about it for a moment to McCready. Shot clock did reset, so 20 seconds as Myers puts up the three. That one no good. Rebound out to Atwood, spin around two, no good. McGuire with it for the Dutch. To Manning, to Schulte. Schulte makes it. Schulte went to the ground. The Dutch bench looking for a foul. but didn't get it on that one. They're letting him play as of late. Myers with it on the baseline to Atwood. It's blocked by McGuire. Back is Smith to Myers for three, no good. Rebound in by Mullins. And getting down there early is Manning. Manning gets the two. 50-20 is the score. McCready with it, cutting baseline. That's a long two. No good. Might have had a piece of it. Manning on the other end. His shot no good. But McGuire able to get the putback and dunk. So through 3 minutes, it has been a 9-0 run to start the third quarter for Pella. McCready cutting it over to Atwood. That's a two, no good. Smith's putback, no good as well. Rebound in by Garner. To McGuire. Working it. Right side three, no good by Mullins. Ball tipped around and rebounded in by Myers. Nearing the halfway point in the third quarter, a three by Pella will make it 35 points, the deficit. So we'd have a running clock at that point. McCready driving in. That's a hard two, but it goes down. 4 points now for McCready. And a foul is going to be called. That one is going to be on Smith, as Schulte will go to the line to shoot two.
Ball for number 51, Nolan Smith, his second, team's first. Austin Schulte at the line, shooting two.
Schulte's first is good. 4 subs coming in for the Trojans. We have Rowan Kness, Blake Burnett, Jeremy Parker, and Axel Starr. 3:58 to go in the third quarter. 2 for 2 on that trip for Schulte. Makes it again a 32-point deficit. Parker with it right in front of Coach Perkins on the bench. 20 seconds on the play clock. Long three-point attempt for Kness. Shorts. And rebound going to be last touched by Parker out of play. 3:36 to go. Pella with the ball. Down low is Garner. Garner gets the hard two. 6 points now for David Garner. Burnett with it. As said before, Burnett joined the team later on in the season, about halfway through the year, has come in as a good forward option for the Trojans as Kness makes the three with the absence of Eli Zillman. Zillman broke his finger against Keokuk in mid-January. That's a three by Schulte, no good. And a jump ball is going to be called. And Pella will keep possession on the arrow. Coming in for the Dutch, number 12, Maddox Smith, number 10, Keegan Hoekstra, and number 5, Griffin Simpson. And finally for the Trojans, number 25, Voss Richardson. 2:49 to go in quarter number 3, a third quarter which is sponsored by Lisco, your experts for fiber optics. Inbound quick to Schulte. And a foul is going to be called almost immediately. That's going to be on Blake Burnett. As Schulte heading to the line to shoot 2 more. 2 for 2 in the quarter. Makes that one. This will be the 16th and 17th free throw attempts for Pella. None yet have been shot by the Trojans. And making both of them is Austin Schulte. Parker with it on the right corner, working his way in to Starr. Now on the left side with it to Burnett at the elbow. Back out, Starr for three. No good, high bounce. And last touch by, they're gonna say the Trojans. I have no clue how. Went right through the hands of Smith. And beyond comprehension here, Pella will have the ball. Down low, it's gonna be swatted out. And again, Pella will have the ball, 2:09 to go in the quarter. A 2 by the Dutch will put them at the 35-point lead as McGuire gets a spin around 2. So now at 35 points, we'll have a running shot clock, or a running clock until Trojans shorten the deficit to 25 points. Getting it down low to Richardson. Back out is Starr. With under 2 to play, back out Kness for 3. No good. Poked around into the hands of Schulte. Schulte, good move on Richardson, can't connect on the 3. 90 seconds to go, 60-25 is the score. A steal attempt by Smith, no good. And a kick is going to be called a very late whistle. As coming in for the Dutch, Emmanuel Deers and Gage Branderhorst. And then for the Trojans, Ethan Biscard. Clock still running now, down to a minute to go. AJ's got to fix that one quick. Inbound in is poked and stolen away. Simpson with it and stolen right back. Biscard with it now. 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Richardson lost his handle there for a moment. Still stays possession. 20 seconds on the play clock. Kness with it, being guarded by Deers. Spinning around, that's a high 2. And we will have the first Fairfield free throws of the night. Through 23 and a half minutes of game time. Rowan Kness with 12 points so far. All of them have been 3-pointers. Can't make his first. And second of 2 coming for Kness. No subs in for either squad after that free throw attempt. Going 1 for 2 at the line was Rowan Kness. First 2 free throws again for the Trojans in this one. Shot clock is off now, nearing 20 seconds to play. Simpson, open look from 3. No good. And over the backboard, out of bounds. So Trojans will have it. Don't know if a shot will be put up. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Kness lost his handle. Driving in, that's a high 2, no good. Deers put back, no good. And no shot made before the end of the third. So after 3, Pella up 60-26 over the Trojans. We're gonna step aside and be back with the start of quarter 4 here on the Tunnel Radio Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
And welcome back in. Start of the fourth quarter, Pella up 60-26 as we have some subs back in. Xavier Kessel, the senior guard, his first action tonight as mainly a rotational bench in out there for Pella as Nolan Smith gets his own putback. Winner of this one will play either Washington or Burlington as a kick by McCready is called at halftime. Burlington up 22-18 over Washington. That's the 4-5 matchup between the two Southeast Conference foes. Three-point attempts, no good by Smith. Deers able to run down the rebound. A full 5 senior squad out there for the Trojans. It was Branderhorst to Smith. Looking around, finds Deers. Three-point attempt is good by Griffin Simpson. 10 points now off the bench for Griffin Simpson. Castle being double teamed. This zone defense has paid dividends so far. Three-point attempt for McCready is good. 7 points for number 21. And a foul's going to be called underneath. Some good passing there by Pella as Axel Starr going to be called for the foul. His first as Gage Branderhorst at the line, shooting 2. Branderhorst first shot at points, and he converts on the first one. Clock stops for the foul, 6:27 to go in the quarter. Can't get the bounce. Deers able to work around and run it down. And underneath, the underhand layup, no good. Branderhorst, his putback, no good. Smith able to get the rebound. It's like we have a handful of rotational players coming in for Pella as well after this. Nearing 6 minutes to go in the final quarter. Good pass there, finds Nolan Smith. And Nolan Smith converts there, 6 points for number 51. Maddox Smith for 3, no good. Rebound in by Xavier Kessel. Good down court pass, finds McCready. Sidestep, high bank is good. 9 points now for McCready. So we'll have subs for both squads at the next break in action. Now under 5.5 to play. Simpson, underhand layup is good. And subs coming in for both squads. Coming in is number 21, Tyler Utermarkt. Number 11, Curtis Wilkinson. And number 52, Zach Dobson. On the other side for Fairfield, number 14, Chase Countryman. Number 20, Hank Konzel. And then number 22, Brock Atwood, another senior out there for the Trojans. Atwood almost lost his handle there to Konzel. Gets it over. That's a 3 for Myers. No good. Ran down, rebound by Smith. Back out. Working it around. Konzel with it. Under 5 to play. Good underhand layup. No good. Couldn't get the roll needed for Myers. Deers with the rebound. On the other end. His layup's good. His first points of the game. Myers to Chase Countryman. Under 4.5, poked loose. Wilkinson has it. His layup attempt, no good. But there for the rebound and putback is Maddox Smith. Myers with it again for Fairfield. Nearing the halfway point in quarter 4. 3-point attempt for Brock is good. Brock Nato, the 5th of 5 starters out there, and he gets the points. So all 5 of the starters out there in the scoring column tonight. Dobson gets the rebound off the missed 3. And Zach Dobson converts on his layup, so his first points as well. Might be saying that more and more as more rotational players come in for both squads. Countryman, left side three. That one no good, off targets. Down court pass finds Deers, hands it off. And the two is good by Utermart. The subs coming in for both squads. Xavier Kessel, Axel Starr, and Spencer McCready coming in. And then for Pella, we have Eli Branderhorst. We have Logan Klein. Riker Branderhorst. We have two Branderhorsts out there. Beckett Maths. And I believe that was all five. And finally, number 14, Tyler Thorson. Apologies if I don't get all the names in time. Long three, spot up three. Oh, it's good. Why not for Xavier Kessel? On the other end, a three is good. That one by Eli Branderhorst. Another three for Kessel. That one left. Kessel's last three kind of just dudded up there on the back rim. Thorson for three. That one no good. Rebound in by Starr to McCready. Again, all five out there for the Trojans. Seniors playing in their last action as Trojans. Good no-look pass by Kessel to Starr. Finding Atwood. That's a three. No good. Rebound in by Klein. Logan Klein to Thorson. Back to Klein. High pass. Nearing 2 minutes to play in this fourth quarter. A fourth quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck seed dealer. Klein's three, no good. Rebound in by McCready. We're gonna have some subs in for the Trojans. That's a spot up three. Couldn't get the bounce needed by McCready. Under 2 to play, Thorson with it. Back over is Riker Branderhorst to Klein. Back out Thorson to Eli Branderhorst. That three, no good. Klein gets the rebound. Is going to be fouled. So to the encouragement of the Pella student section, going to the line to shoot two is Logan Klein. .143 to go in this one. He gets it. So coming in for the Trojans, we have Caleb Huff, Luke Thornton, and finally, number 30, Owen Adam, his first action of the season. In the final minute 43, he gets both. As Kessel, oh, a half-court shot by Kessel, no good, why not? Sidestep three, no good. Klein gets the putback. Under 90 seconds to play. Just letting him play out there. Sidestepping two. Bounced everywhere but in the rim. Last touch by Pella out of bounds. Myers coming back in for Fairfield. Coach Perkins didn't like that half-court shot by Kessel, but that might be the curtain call for number 12. Under a minute to play. Myers to inbound. Gets it into Owen Adam. Down low, that two just can't roll in. And last touched by Caleb Huff out of play. So with 40 seconds to go, inbound is in. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds to go. Klein to Branderhorst. There's three Branderhorsts on the Pella roster, two of them out there right now. Myers, it's poked, stolen away. Thorson with it, 2-on-2. Oh, and Klein hits the deck. Last touch by Pella with 12 seconds left. Myers will take it down court. The final few seconds of the Trojan season. Long three, short of the mark. That will do it for this one. Final score, Pella takes it 81-41 over your Trojans. We're going to step aside. We're going to actually stay here for that as looks like they're going to recognize some of the seniors here. As I'm going to write down the stats, you can see the good game line for both squads. Pella's line's significantly longer than the Trojans, might add there. 2 free throw attempts shot by the Trojans tonight compared to 21 by Pella. So Pella will play either Burlington or Washington, whoever comes out on top of that one in the sub-state.
The seniors from Fairfield on your season this year. The Trojans bid farewell to seniors Drew Myers.
As Trojans get a standing ovation here.
Spencer McGreedy, Brock Atwood, Axel Starr, Eli Zillman, and Nolan Smith beginning your spring season. The Pella Knights will be playing in the semifinal round at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. See you there, Dutch fans.
So as we get the curtain call here for the Trojan boys. Emotional time here for them.
Thank you once again to our game sponsor.
As they head back to the locker room, we're going to step aside here and be back with the post-game show here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
welcome back into Pella High School here as Pella takes it 81-41 over your Fairfield Trojans here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network on this postgame show sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home. So as the Trojan season winds down to its end, look at the stats. Stat leaders for both squads for the victorious Pella Dutch. Jack McGuire with 18 points. Austin Schulte with 13 and off the bench. Griffin Simpson with 12 on the other side for the Trojans. Back-to-back games where he led the team in points. Rowan Kness. Looks like the Trojans will be leaving him in good hands for next season as a guard. Starting for the team, 13 points for him. And for the starters, Spencer McCready leading the charge with 9 for the starters. And then Nolan Smith with 6. Threes made a long one by Xavier Kessel. That's what got him in trouble there and subbed out at the very end of the game. Along with him, Axel Starr and Blake Burnett. Nope, not Blake Burnett, apologies. But Axel Starr with a 3 of his own. And then Brock Atwood, that was the 22 and 23 right next to each other on the stat sheets with 3s of their own. Those 3s all sponsored this season by Biener Funeral Home. And then 2s by Drew Myers and Ethan Biscard. All 5 starters got in the scoring column in what turned out to be the season finale. So Pella will head on and play either the winner of Burlington and Washington after 3 quarters. Washington is up 38-35, so a very intense one there between the two Southeast Conference foes. So as we wrap up this winter season of sports, heading up next is the spring events. Ottumwa Radio won't be broadcasting any of those, but we will be doing baseball over the summer. So as we have multi-sport athletes in for a majority of the seniors and all-around team. Also like to point out Assumption ahead 45-32 over the dreaded Mount Pleasant Panthers after 3 quarters. So hopefully Assumption can hold on and win that, but I'm not terribly biased. And then after 3 as well, Keokuk handing it to Fort Madison 53-27. I don't really care who wins that one. I don't really like either of them. But either way, as the seats are getting teared down here, scores table is getting torn apart, waiting for the senior boys to come out for the last time. A handful of them doing golf this year. We got track coming up. I know practice started with Coach Belzer and Dunlap today, actually, so the majority of the senior boys actually missed out on that. But either way, as this season comes to a close, on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, I'd like to thank all of you. We're going to step aside for a quick break here and be back with the final thoughts and then final send-off of this 2025-2026 season on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglart, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
And welcome back in. We'd like to thank all our sponsors over this season. We had a Community First Credit Union, Packwood Locker and Meats, giving you the starting lineups. First quarter sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Second quarter by Fairfield Dental Clinic. That halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. Every three-pointer made sponsored by Beaner Funeral Home. Postgame show sponsored by Cranston Funeral Home. Third quarter sponsored by Lisco, and that final quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. Always liked calling them out every single game of the season, boys and girls either way. So as this 2025-2026 season comes to a close for both the boys and girls, on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, my name is Christian Rasmussen here with the always great producer and cameraman AJ Rowe, doing our final send-off of the season. And we'll be back, well, for the start of baseball. Not even then. We'll see you all next season for the 2026-2027 basketball season here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.